What's good, y'all? So on an introductory press conference, this man Markelle Fultz decided that he was going to throw a little bit of shade at former coach Brett Brown, stating, end quote, "It just excites me to really know that I have coaches that's going to push you to be better and not just going to tell you what you want to hear," end quote. He also tried to make it clear to everyone that his shooting struggles were a physical issue and not a mental one. He stated, end quote, "It was hard to explain to people, but it's almost like hard to lift up your arms. You lose feeling in your fingers. It's not really, you can't tell when it's going to happen. It's not like you do the same motion every time, but it's just you get tingling in your fingers, numbness, stuff like that." Now, he didn't provide, end quote, but he didn't provide a timeline for his return. There has been some internal and external debate as to how much of his shooting issues are physical versus mental. Now, I do hope to see him at his fullest potential and capabilities, but hey, if he can't get up and he can't get that shot right, then I guess that's it for his career. I hope he does get it right, though. Now, moving on to the OKC Thunder, they have recently signed Markieff Morris, twin brother of Marcus Morris, in a move that the Thunder hope can add to their depth and defense, basically, and the defensive stud line. All right, now look, Markieff can knock down the outside shot, shooting close to about 34%, and he can create his own shot in that mid-range area. And I already had the Thunder going to the Western Conference Finals regardless, but I do believe that this move definitely puts them certifiably above Houston, because Houston has CP3, who is just becoming all too familiar with that hamstring injury, and we all know that it will be impossible for James Harden to keep up that kind of play in the postseason, along with Clint Capella maybe not being 100% by playoff time. You never know. Now, in regards to Mr. LeBron James, he was recently accused once again for tampering and recruitment and all that stuff and whatnot while watching Mr. Zion Williamson play. If you guys didn't know, Rondo, LeBron, and Rich Paul recently went out to go check out the Duke versus Virginia game, where LeBron gave Zion credit for being so athletic. He also denied that any recruiting took place, stating, end quote, "A recruitment trip? I didn't talk to anybody. They're only saying that because it's Rich. When Shaq came to see me play in high school, when AI came to see me play in high school, they weren't saying it was a recruitment trip then, but because it's Rich Paul and LeBron, now it's a recruitment trip," end quote. He also said, "Now Rich is a threat to everybody, and they look at it and they want to keep trying to jab my agent, jab my friend. And what is he doing that's wrong? They don't say that about no other agents when other guys go see players. They don't say that about no other agent but my guy because he's a threat," end quote. Now, LeBron also claimed that Rich could be receiving this criticism because he's African American, with Paul adding that, this is Rich speaking at this point, adding that his group was, end quote, "just enjoying the basketball game," end quote, and didn't speak with anybody. Now, here, I got to keep it a whole buck. I got to keep it 100 stacks. Quite a few big wigs in the agency game, man, they are mad as hell because Clutch Sports is signing almost everybody. And to be honest, it's easy for them to. LeBron sticks out like a sore thumb in a crowd, and Rich Paul does as well, where guys like Jerry Schlansky of JMG Sports Group can basically blend into any crowd undetected, so they'll never have stories like this pop up. And also, LeBron is one of the first players to really have an agency, and that's something that's scary for a lot of actual agents because that's firsthand experience and recruitment when players become eligible. Now, definitely, if you guys like these kind of videos, you have any thoughts down below, comment down below. But if you like these kind of videos, definitely click that subscribe button as I have more content coming. And definitely click that bell to get new videos live and direct. You already know not to be mad at me, but to be mad at yourself for being an underachiever. Play the outro.